it's an opportunity to learn that also. So how are you seeing, that really present itself as a way to get, new people who haven't thought about being in the industry before to get them engaged either with technology or insurance?
So, and that's a great question. So first of all, when, and I did mention the infinite banking, but if you look up BOLI, anyone, which is bank owned life insurance, this is the way the banks are using life insurance. They're using it for its cash value. And right. And in fact, Bank of America has $24 billion in life insurance. How did they get that much in life insurance? So as far as agents, there's a lot of noise out there, right? There's a lot of people who say they have a great new solution and they have, so, you have to be able to get past that noise to get to, and hopefully that's why I'm here to help me do that. And this is a great way for a new agent to get into life insurance, right? And because I believe that this is going to revolutionize the way life insurance is offered. I think that this is going to open the door, and in 3, 4, 5 years from now, there will be 30% of the life insurance agents that will be selling life insurance this way, because it is right. I have this saying, if you put 100 people in a room and you say, raise your hand if you want to talk about life insurance, and you're going to have very few. But if you have those same 100 people in the room and you say to them, who wants to pay off their debt, be debt free in 5 years, pay off a mortgage and eliminate interest and so on and so forth, how many people are going to raise their hand? There's going to be a lot more of them that do. Now you're in the door. So we are advisors, and the impact that we have on a client, especially in the financial wellness world with an employee, right, is we are, first of all, making them learn, because our courses are, they're pretty progressive as far as, making them think about being like the rich and getting out of the cycles that they get in. And then we do an analysis, which is the report that comes from the technology. And again, the numbers, it is detailed, and it tells them the frank truth about their situation. And it also gives them a route to get out of that. And it shows them exactly where they can be in 5 years or 7 years or whatever the number is. And it's life-changing. Just the technology alone is life insurance. Coupled with the life insurance, it's life-changing. Yeah. There will be people who are, who will retire with dignity, who never thought they would retire with dignity, turning their debt into income, right? We all have debt, right? And so when you can turn debt into income in this way, right? I used to say, with just the technology, if you're in your 60s, you're going to think twice about buying a house. You'll be 90 when you pay it off in 30 years. But if you can pay it off in 5 or 7 years, that's a game changer. Just that alone, it puts you in a different place. But now you can take, you create debt and you turn the debt into income and wealth. It's game changer. So for agents thinking about getting into life insurance, this is something that is going to make it totally easier. You asking about, do you understand this? The customers come to us. We advertise. We started off as a marketing company, so we advertise on social media. They come to us. They book appointments in our calendar. My calendar is full. I have 25 to 30 sits a week if I want, every week.
So just it's an opportunity, and you know what? It's one of those opportunities that is really accessible to anyone who wants to take advantage, but it's also an opportunity where you're just adding a tremendous amount of value to everyone that you can help.
Yeah.
you know,
To the agent, because it's very lucrative, but to the client,
yeah,
right? We're changing their lives, both cases. Yeah.
everybody. And even from what from what you shared with me on the platform is, I mean, someone can do, just the technology portion before, like while they're working towards getting their license.
That's right.
They could be, educating folks about the technology and
That's
helping
right.
them do these
That's right.
analyses
That's right.
of their debt, of their income, kind of start to refine and revise, their budget plan. I think it's just a really just a great opportunity for people to get more financially, once
Yeah.
again, just literate.
Yeah. Yeah.
And aware.
And by helping them, you help yourself, because you become wiser about your money and you start to look at it totally different, especially because we do our own installs and we help them. So, the kind of the progress, the way it progresses is we will do the first meeting and we introduce and we show them how the technology works. We introduce the life insurance. And then in the second, we show them their actual numbers in the technology and how fast they'll be debt free. And then they go into training for the next 4 weeks. And in the second week, we ask them, so you're going to pay off your debt. The technology is showing you can be done in 7 years. And that's just using your savings account. So do you want to just use your savings account, or do you want to use the life insurance policy?
Yeah.
That's the sell.
Yeah. So which one?
Right.
So, yeah, no, I think it's like I said, once again, just a great opportunity all the way around, for both the client and for the agent.
Yeah.
So at this stage, this is rolling. You guys are operating throughout the country.
Yeah.
At this point, pretty much any state
all 50 states. Yep.
And if someone's looking for an opportunity, it doesn't matter where they are. If they're in California, if they're in Maine, if they're in, Virginia, Florida, Texas, whatever.
Yeah.
You can work with them.
And because the leads, if they're doing it that way, because of course we're also going out and reaching out to businesses, so that's more on a control on our side. But when we're bringing the leads in, and by the way, guys, the leads are only $22 a piece. And so when we're bringing the leads in, we can't control where they come. So for me, I have my license in 40 states. So, and you might think, wow, that's a lot of states. Yeah, it is. But when I have a client that is getting ready to buy the life insurance policy, you can get your license in a couple of days.
Yep.
And so, primarily that's the way I do it. So it's not like I'm going out and getting my license everywhere. I'm doing it because I'm going to make money there. So absolutely.
Yeah. And we've talked, just to kind of piggyback on that a little bit, we've talked on the platform a little bit about, reciprocity and kind of how that works from state to state. But, if you have the license in your resident state, you can just apply online through NIPR or CIRCON, and you can get, a license in another state. You just need to pay the fee for it, unless it's like a crazy state like New York or Florida, you might have seen fingerprints or something.
Yeah.
But if your home state is California, you're good. You already did it.
Already did it. Yeah. And one of the most stringent states. That's right.
So you do that. You can pay that fee in a couple of days. You'll have a license in that state, and really, it makes a lot of sense, right? Because if you are going to sell a policy, and let's say you're going to earn $1,000 or $1,500 on an actual policy, or maybe even more, because in this instance the policy premium is going to be larger.
Yes.
Based on what they're contributing into the policy.
Yes.
So this is a little bit different. This is a little bit different.
Let me just say this. What we do is very lucrative, first of all. So we get paid on the target premium. Every agent has a 90% contract. Okay. And the target premium averages $8,000. So that's $8,000. And the technology, we get paid between $900 and $1,500 on the technology as well. So, right. And so you understand it is very, very lucrative. Right. So agents can do very, very well with it. And the best part about it, you're doing well because you're helping a client. You're helping a client, right? After you know about this, I'm sorry, guys. Now that you know all about this, it's your fiduciary duty to tell everybody
That's
right?
it. That's it.
Right? You can't just go on without it now, right? Right. So
Listen, you can change a whole community,
that's right.
with these
Well,
mindsets.
in fact, we are, and in fact, you led into that. So not only are we doing working with small businesses and working with individuals and families, but we are launching community initiatives because this works for underserved communities. This is this corrects any problems with credit and right. I mean, it makes their credit better. It gets them in a better position. The reason people have problems saving money, the reason people have problems getting ready for retirement, it's debt, right?
Yeah.
When you get someone out of debt, you've changed their lives, right? So we're doing it in communities. In fact, I was going to just mention, because we were just talking about California. So I launched an initiative. I'm continually trying new marketing. So with this solution, I have devised a solution or created a solution that helps parents send their kids to college without taking student loans.
Wow.
So, and this solution will do this, right? So they start, making the money from the technology or from the cash value in their technology. They send the kids to school. They then continue to invest the money, and then they have them. It continues to come in when they retire. So,
And more.
right, that's right. So, in California, I've been testing it, and I've been sending it out to the parents of middle schools, right, and to see what the response would be. And in California, I'm continually getting turned down because you have to go through the school district in order to contact them. And in California, I was continually getting turned down. They wanted you to be a nonprofit before the district would approve you. I went into Texas and Atlanta after that, and I'm getting approved everywhere. So California, man, it is
Yeah.
right. It's one of those states.
It is. It is. Once you get in California, you're okay.
Yeah.